Hi, my name is James Gedge, Realtor. We are continuing our series on what it looks like to downsize your home. Today I am so excited to be here with Jennifer Evans, and we are going to talk finances around downsizing. But first, before we get into it, Jennifer, will you introduce yourself?
First, I'm excited to be here. Thanks for inviting
Thank
me. I am a CPA with nearly 30 years of experience in different areas, including financial services.
Well, excellent. All right, so as we talk about downsizing, that's what we're here today. You have lived in a home for probably quite a while, raised your family there, and now you have a little bit too much square footage. You have some other goals that you'd like to get into, things that maybe you put on the back burner while you raised your kids. Now you have some possibilities as you consider a downsizing move. There's also the financial side, that it would downsize your potential financial responsibilities to your home. So, Jennifer, as somebody downsizes in their home, what does that look like financially for most people?
Well, one thing I like to do is compare it to something that we're all familiar with, and we're all familiar with cars. Most of us drive them. So if we're out shopping for a car and we've done the pre-qualification loan and we know how much we can get, it's so fun to look and dream about buying a Ferrari or a Mercedes-Benz or even a Bugatti. That's the one my son keeps telling me about. And when we're dreaming about what will that Ferrari do when I take it out on an open road, it's easy to forget what the insurance cost is on that Ferrari. It's easy to forget how much more expensive the maintenance will be, how much more expensive repairs will be, and you might not even be able to put gas in it to go on those long road trips. If you were to look at instead getting maybe a high-end Toyota RAV4 or 4Runner, you're still getting a very nice vehicle. And the insurance is going to be less expensive too. The repairs are going to be less expensive. In some cases, even the gas will be less expensive. So you can take what you would have spent on that and buy some bikes to go on your new bike rack, or buy some kayaks or stand-up paddle boards, and you can take those on all of your adventurous road trips that you now have the time and money to go on. If we compare that to a house, you may look at a house that's $600,000 or $700,000 instead of $1 million plus, and you're going to end up with a lower tax cost, lower insurance burden. You're going to maybe have lesser maintenance and repair costs, because if you're looking at $1 million plus home, you might have 2 furnaces or 2 air conditioners and multiple kitchens. And with this smaller home that's more manageable, that's more right-sized, you're going to have less maintenance costs. It's going to take you less time to maintain. You're still going to have a gathering space inside for your family. You may still have a gathering space outside for your family, to have the barbecues, to be able to sit around the fire pit or have outdoor movies. But if it's not as large, it's not going to cost you as much to maintain. It's not going to take as much time to maintain. And look at how much that frees you up to be able to spend time with your family, to be making those memories.
And now that financial responsibility is freed up, not only in the equity from the sale, but also in your maintenance costs, now is an excellent time to reprioritize, or to finally be able to prioritize what it is you want to do, because you now have those resources to make that happen.
Yes, and we find the average person spends more time planning for their next vacation than they do planning for their financial future. This would be a great time. I mean, it's always a great time to sit down and figure out what your goals are and make sure that you have the most modern things to help you meet those goals. And another analogy, if you'll indulge me.
Love it.
Hammers. They've been around for years. There's still a time and a place to use them. Same thing with screwdrivers. But can you imagine building a home and having the framer use a hammer to pound in every single nail in that frame?
Might take just a little bit of time.
Just a little longer than it would with the air compressor and the nail gun. And the same thing with the electrician. Screwing in every screw in that light fixture by hand, getting carpal tunnel, taking forever, when there's perfectly good power tools like a drill that they can use and get it done much more efficiently. It's the same thing in the financial services industry. The industry has evolved significantly in the last 30 to 40 years, and really, even if we look at the last 5 years, there have been a lot of changes.
So what you're saying, real quick, so when you may have moved into your home, your goal was to get a life insurance policy to protect your kids.
Mm-hmm.
Things may be different now
Yeah.
than what you were introduced to back then.
Yeah, when you look at the priorities of a 20-something or 30-something compared to someone who's in their 60s and maybe looking to retire, or maybe in their 50s and looking to retire young, there's a lot of different priorities that you have and a lot of different needs that need to be met. People that are in their 50s and 60s are really looking towards retirement or legacy and wanting to make sure that they don't run out of money. Did you know that more people are scared of running out of money in retirement than are scared of speaking in public or even dying?
Wow.
So come talk to us. We can make sure that you have the
She's
products
very
that
nice.
we can make sure that we analyze your goals, and it is so much fun. I have to tell you, my colleagues and I are what is called non-captive, which means that we don't bring a company to our clients, we bring a whole industry. We partner with 100 to 200 companies, and that gives us access to thousands of products. Each person's financial needs are as unique as their thumbprint, and that gives us the ability to put that puzzle piece together for that specific individual and their goals to make sure that it matches everything that they need. And it is so much fun getting to know people and getting to know their goals and putting those puzzles together.
A personalized plan just for you.
Yeah.
And really, what a better opportunity to, maybe you've let it go a couple years or even a decade since you've talked to a financial professional. What an opportunity to take that extra income, extra equity that you now have, to put it to use and satisfy your goals that you now have set. What an opportunity.
Yeah. We recommend that people meet with their financial professional at least annually and when major changes happen. One of the first things that you do when you buy a boat or you buy a car or you buy a house is what?
Insurance.
Yeah. You want to make sure it's insured. You want to protect you. You want to protect your family. People don't realize we can do the same thing with money. So you want to talk to your financial professional and make sure that you're protecting and growing your money and you're making it work for you so that you don't run out in retirement and maybe have a legacy or pay for grandkids' college, whatever it is your goals are.
And once you take care of the financial fear that you have, then you can start working on public speaking.
There you go. Yeah.
Let's do one hurdle at a time.
And none of us are getting out of here alive, so we just have to overcome that fear.
Yes. Okay, Jennifer's contact information is on the screen and also in the comments below. What a pleasure. Thank you so much for your time and being with us. Financial professional Jennifer Evans, contact her. You'll really appreciate it.
Thank you, James.
All right.
It's been fun.
Until next time, thanks.